My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering.
As I kind of wait a moment or two for supper to be on, I decided I'd get on and try doing little demonstrations as to how I'm going to make the wheel within a wheel that will go under the wings in this little Ezekiel display. And we will kind of cut these little circles out. I've got a little piece of holly log here, probably small enough to make the little wheel. And right now we're just going to cut them off. We're not really going to start assembling them yet, but this was the moment I decided it'd be good to come on here and show how we take this piece of log and cut little circles right off of it. And we kind of got two little pieces here. We can cut out sections of them later and intersect them to be like a wheel intersecting a wheel here. But we're going to go ahead and take a little time and cut out a couple more. And I say, we kind of got a little bit of some good little bits of work into this, and I say sooner or later we'll kind of probably cut out little centers into these wheels and make little wheels intersecting wheels for how the little Ezekiel project goes. And also it'll kind of bring back to mind a certain song that Michael Card sang, and it was a song called The Prophet, where in the very first stanza of the first verse, there was just a few little lines, and of course the first line of the stanza was about Jonah, but the last three were about Ezekiel. It went, reluctant ride in the belly of a wheel on fire in the middle of the sky, abandoned baby kicking up the side of the road, the wife has died but you're denied the right to cry. So think about it all we kind of learn from these prophets, and even I think back on that chorus, oh, I am the prophet and I smolder and burn. I scream and cry and wonder why you never seem to learn. To hear with your own ears, with your own eyes to see. I am the prophet, won't you listen to me? I tell y'all people I'm not a prophet myself, but I relate to that song in some of my experiences. I smolder and burn, and scream and cry and wonder why people never seem to learn to hear with their own ears, with their own eyes to see. So I say that that's probably a little bit enough for the preaching. So I think we're kind of coming along fine. Got little other ways to go with this little mess of a project. Maybe cut out a few more wheels in the future. See how that goes. See how that does. And I say that this is just a fine time for what we all got together and for this little moment. Thank you very much. Take care.
And now for the moment that I will just come back on in regular video to let you all see what the holly log really looks like from this perspective, and let you see what the wheels look like too. Of course, there's been many projects I've made where I've just cut little things off of little logs just to make these little circles that I make into other things.
Like little peace sign necklaces and things like that that I've sold. I sold all I had of those a long time ago, but I say that the logs still come in handy. The holly and the magnolia, when you cut them, they almost kind of look like ivory in a way. And even when I was working with those pieces of elephant tusk that I had, even they kind of had little grain and shimmer and shine in them that almost kind of had a resemblance to the wood of the holly and the magnolia. And I'll tell you all later about some of the little things I carved out of the holly and magnolia that I donated to the military missions for them to auction and raise money for the soldiers overseas to send them their care packages of other things people donate. So that's my story of the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.